fast and he's flying too high. Higher, an eye for an eye, the legend will never die. First to the scene, he's a lethal machine. He's on the apron and the tide is turning. Fire at will, it is the thrill of the kill. For innovation down with engines burning. Embrace that flame, red squadron leader. Call out this name, Roteka Flieger. In the game to win, the gambler rolls the dice. 80 allies paid the price. And he's flying higher, the king of the sky. He's flying too fast and he's flying too high. Higher, an eye for an eye, the legend will never die. be going anywhere. I will guard this post forever. Here on the Alpine slope, where I did my final stand, I shall remain among the ice and snow that binds me to this mountain. A force of nature too strong, sent from above, where spirits lead the way, the winds will never fade. White Friday, I'll take the stairway to heaven. I'm sky high when I die, I'll be immortal forever. I won't return to that mountain. I am the soldier of heaven. I saw the end of war, I watched the soldiers come and go, and I kept my watch forever. So many brave men fell in the battles that were raging down below. I have seen it all, but none will hear my story. All of these years I have been frozen in time. I cried for spring to come, but here winter remain. White Friday, I'll take the stairway to heaven. I'm sky high when I die, I'll be immortal forever. I won't return to that mountain. I am the soldier of heaven.
Battle cruiser Hood.
The signal comes by wireless and has spotted the plane's his man.
So, did you find the boat?
They don't belong, we stand our ground, a million strong. We are ready for the strike, face the army of the Reich, a million strong. This is our land, they don't belong. Here march our Shukovs and Stalin's orders. Defend the motherland, Moscow shall not fall. Standing for command, the blood for the whole land. Hear the mother's call, raise for the storm. Moscow will never give in, there is no surrender. Force them into retreat and into defeat. Face the volleys of their guns, Russia's daughters and her sons. All the brave who stand against the typhoon wave. From the mountains and the plains, coming thousands on the trains. Day and night, rolling in to join the fight. From Kazakhstan to Magadan, call of the motherland, Russia shall prevail. Standing for command, the blood for the whole land. Hear the mother's call, raise for the storm. Moscow will never give in, there is no surrender. Force them into retreat and into defeat. 303 days below the sun feels overdone, and the battle has begun. Nowhere to run, father and son fall one by one under the gun. Thy will be done, and the judgment has begun. Nowhere to run, father and son fall one by one, feels overdone. Fields of execution turn to wasteland from the grass. Thou shalt go no further, it was said they shall not pass. The spirit of resistance and the madness of the war. So go ahead, face it and join the dead, though you die for your life, never asking why. Descending to darkness, 300 Nazis was the rule on Poland. 1939, and the Allies turned away. From the underground rose a hope of freedom as a whisper. City in despair, but they never lost their faith. Women, men, and children fight, they were dying side by side. And the blood they shed upon the streets was a sacrifice willingly paid. Warsaw, city at war, voices from underground, whispers of freedom. 1944, help that never came, calling Warsaw, city at war, voices from underground, whispers of freedom. Rise up and hear the call, history calling to you. In accordance with the old traditions. 1944, still the Allies turned away. Fighting street to street in a time of hope and desperation. Did it on their own, and they never lost their faith. Women, men, and children fight, they were dying side by side. And the blood they shed upon the streets was a sacrifice willingly paid. Warsaw, city at war, voices from underground, whispers of freedom. 1944, help that never came, calling Warsaw, city at war, voices from underground, whispers of freedom. Rise up and hear the call, history calling to you. battalions large into a Russian countercharge. They'll be fighting for their lives as their enemy revives. Russians won't surrender, no, striking fear into their foe. And that's when the dead men are marching again. Once Soviets, then and again, attack of the dead. 100 men facing the lead. Once again, 100 men strike again, die again. Once Soviets, then and again, attack of the dead. 100 men facing the lead. Once again, 100 men strike again, die again. We're dim in lies, I'm paralyzed, my brother's eyes are gone. And he shall be buried here, nameless marks his grave. Mother home, get a telegram and shed a tear of grief. Mud and blood in foreign land, trying to understand. Where is this greatness all been told? This is the lies that we've been sold. Is this a worldly sacrifice? Great war, and I cannot take more. Great war, I keep on marching on. I play the great score, there will be no encore. Great war, the war to end all wars. I'm standing here, I'm full of fear, with bodies at my feet. Over there in the other trench, bullets were my name. Lead ahead, as the captain said, and show them no remorse. Who am I to understand? What have I become? I do my duties, pay the price. I do the worthy sacrifice. I know my deeds are not in vain. Great war, and I cannot take more. Great war, the heat as we are fighting until the dawn. So follow me and we will write our own history. Thomas! Come on! Silence. Oh, I remember the silence on a cold winter day. After many months on the battlefield, and we were used to the violence, then all the cannons went silent, and the snow fell. Voices sang to me from no man's land. We are all friends. And today we're all brothers, tonight we're all friends. Our moment of peace in a war that never ends. Today we're all brothers, we drink and unite. Now Christmas has arrived and the snow turns the ground white. Hear carols from the trenches, we sing a holy night. Our guns laid to rest on There's no surrender, there's no retreat. Time after time, force the enemies back to the line. Call to arms, banners fly in the wind, for the glory of Hellas. Call to arms, breathing freedom one day. Let our king unite us. That rain, pounding the land, bombers are flying both day and night. Endure 6 days of rain, not by invaders, bomb rain in vain. Strike hard, tables have turned, drive them back over the hills. At arms, just like before, soldiers, civilians, and us at war. By their own hand, force their enemy out of their land. Call to arms, banners fly in the wind, for the glory of Hellas. Call to arms, bleeding freedom or death. Let the king unite us. Just like their ancestors ages ago, fought in the face of defeat. Those 300 men left a blind to uphold freedom or death in effect. Now again, blood of heroes saving the land. Call to arms, banners fly in the wind, for the glory of Hellas. Call to arms, breathing freedom or death. Let the king unite us. Call to arms, banners fly in the wind, for the glory of Hellas. Call to arms, breathing freedom or death. Let the king unite us. Nothing there in between. The flying circus and the man from Russia. The sky in a plane, this man commands his domain. The western front and all the way to Russia. Just from above, you're under fire. Stay red as blood, it's roaming higher. Born a soldier from the horseback to the skies. That's where the legend will arise. And he's flying higher, the king of the sky. He's flying too fast and he's flying too high. Higher, an eye for an eye, the legend will never die. First to the scene, he's a lethal machine. He's running able and the tide is turning. Fire at will, it is the thrill of the kill. For invasion down with engines burning. Embrace the flame, red squadron leader. Call out his name, Roteka Flyger. The game to win, the gambler rolls the dice. 80 allies paid the price. And he's flying higher, the king of the sky. He's flying too fast and he's flying too high. Higher, an eye for an eye, the legend will never die. violent escalation. Out of the trenches, the stormtroopers rise. Jaggers led the way, pioneers would join the fray. Initiative gained, advancement sustained. Lead through direct command, as they're advancing through the land, encircling their flanks and ravage the ranks. Expose the reinforcements, destroying the lines. New doctrine in combat aligns. Infantry attacks, exposing the cracks. New combat ideals on the Kaiserschlagsfields. Strike at 0 hour with overwhelming firepower. They're fueled by the fear in their enemy's eyes. It's a shock troop infiltration, a fast violent escalation. Out of the trenches, the stormtroopers rise.
engines on that German battleship, which blew up the mighty battlecruiser Hood.
The signal comes by wireless. Plane has spotted the plane's man.
So, did you find the boat?
They don't belong. We stand our ground, a million strong. We are ready for the strike. Face the army of the Reich, a million strong. This is our land, they don't belong. Here march our Shukovs and Stalin's orders. Defend the motherland, Moscow shall not fall. Standing for command, a blood for the whole land. Hear the mother's call, raise for the storm. Moscow will never give in, there is no surrender. Force them into retreat and into defeat. Face the volleys of their guns, Russia's daughters and her sons. All the brave who stand against the typhoon wave. From the mountains and the plains, coming thousands on the trains. Day and night, rolling in to join the fight. From Kazakhstan to Magadan, call of the motherland, Russia shall prevail. Standing for command, the blood for the whole land. Hear the mother's call, raise for the storm. Moscow will never give in, there is no surrender. Force them into retreat and into defeat. ocean, turn to wasteland from the grass. Thou shalt go no further, it was said they shall not pass. The spirit of resistance and the madness of the war. So go ahead, face the lead, join the dead, though you die for your life, never asking why. When the Nazis was the rule on Poland, 1939, and the Allies turned away. From the underground rose a hope of freedom as a whisper. Sitting in despair, but they never lost their faith. Women, men, and children fight, they were dying side by side. And the blood they shed upon the streets was a sacrifice willingly paid. Warsaw, city at war. Voices from underground, whispers of freedom. 1944, help that never came. Calling Warsaw, city at war. Voices from underground, whispers of freedom. Rise up and hear the call. History calling to you. In accordance with the old traditions, 1944, still the